we all know food choices govern behavior patterns and behavioral expressions. So when I choose something that goes against my actual hardware or presets or anatomy, I receive, harvest, and reap consequences, repercussions, and side effects that sit incorrectly with me, that harm me in some way, and that simply are unappealing. I don't want that, really. Yeah. So that's interesting. Yeah. How when you eat something you're not supposed to eat, you experience so many hardships as a result of that are indescribable, because they show up in every way, in every shape, in every form, every content, yeah, every domain, every department, every side of your life, yeah. Everything, even the stuff that only you know about, is under influence, yeah, of that which you have ingested. Yeah. So my question to you is pretty simple. Why would you ever eat something you're not supposed to eat? Okay, most people would say, well, I want to gratify my taste buds. Okay, that's fine. I'm all for that if we do it, let's say, under 10% of the time. Yeah. The other 90%, I'm pretty impeccable and spot on. Yeah. But this bullshit of having actually the exact other way around, and thereby thinking I can have my cake and eat it as well, you know what I'm saying? Because the truth is, you can have your cake and eat it if you are doing it in the 10 percentile, in the 10% and less, yeah, area. That's fine to actually experience what that is, to have your cake and eat it. Yeah, actually what that is, okay? Yeah, but 90% of the time you must be on fucking routine, cue, yeah? You must be on par, up to standard, yeah? Up to par, yeah? That's all I'm saying, yeah? But you gotta understand what you're made for and what you just happen to be made for, just at the end of the day, yeah? If you were to be caught in space, right? Let's say complete blackness, yeah? Vastness, eternity, just black, pitch black, nothing in this space, absolutely nothing in this space except you and who you are, and what vessel you were given, right, and currently operate in, yeah? Yeah. If you were to experience that, I'm going to tell you something. That, if somehow you were there stuck and you had to come to grips with this, with a couple things, it would be number one, first and foremost, I am a water being. I need water or I'm going to fucking die. This is going to perish. I need water to function, right? Number two, I best believe that anything I ingest, yeah, anything I consume must be the following: either a fruit, a vegetable, a grain, a legume, yeah, nuts, yeah, seeds, yeah, And that's it. That's the ball game. That's all you're made for. Congratulations. Yeah. That's it. No one ever said anything about fucking flesh, carcass, meat, yeah? Decaying. Materia. You don't know what it is, yeah? In the process of deteriorating and already denatured, yeah? No thanks. And that's not what you're made for. So when you're caught in this blackness, this vastness, and it's just you and your vessel, yeah, you come to grips like, nigga, if I don't, yeah, if I don't get fucking water or, you know, high water content fruit or, you know, high water content vegetables or high water content calories in that are, you know, what they call plant-based, then I'm going to fucking perish up in this bitch. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because think about how many deaths you've already died as a result of eating decaying matter. Yeah. Think about all the tragedies, all the fucking yearly sicknesses and like, oh, you know what I'm saying? I got this going on, got that going on. See, I got friends telling me that. I got this is going, got the sniffles there, blah, blah, blah. It's always the same shit every year. That's exactly what I said in the other video. It's always the same shit every year. Yeah, but that's the result of what you choose to essentially facilitate in your mouth has every influence over that which you end up doing and are executing. Do you know what I'm saying? And so your best bet, your very best bet is to do that which you're supposed to first and foremost. Yeah, be fully hydrated and have made dietary choices that correspond with your anatomy. Yeah. And just because you're from Finland, or Iceland, or let's say, I don't fucking know, Scandinavian, Scandinavia's, it's cold as fuck most of the time, That doesn't call for eating high fucking fat, because the high fat still results in, over time, in heart disease, all the precursors, and consequently you get fist fucked. Yeah. So the point is, like, even in Finland, even in countries where it's absolutely brick, Russia, places, Siberia, you know what I'm saying? You gotta understand you have to eat high carb, and you best make sure it's plant derived, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you best believe, and your best bet is that it is ideally a whole food, that is a plant, that, that's just the reality of things. Whether or not that is something you like or appreciate, or like, I don't know, man. Like, I've heard all the fucking excuses in the book as to why one can't be vegan, you know what I'm saying? That's interesting. Yeah, but at the end of the day, you're a pussy. It's because you actually, like, don't think yourself you can do it. And so you're a pussy. And so you won't do it. And so you'll talk shit about it instead, because it's easier to do that than to actually do it. Yeah, initially. And that's my point too, is like, it takes care of itself, you know what I'm saying? You just have to trust it initially, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. There's no cravings or anything. If you get enough fucking sugar, enough carbs, you're absolutely fine. That's all you need to know, bro. You need to relax it. Wasser plus Kohlenhydrate, verstehst du? Hohe Kohlenhydrate, hoher Wassergehalt. Das ist wunderbar, ja. Grüß Gott. Grüß Gott übrigens, ne? Servus. 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 Ja. Servus. Imagine. No, really, honestly, I just wanted to say Kerwa ist. Es ist Kerwa-Season. Verstehst du? Kirchweih. Abfeiern, abdancen, saufen, saufen, saufen. Bier, Maßkrüge, verstehst? Echsen, 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 Alter, verstehst du? Kerwa, Kerwa, Kerwa. Ja, ich stehe so auf der Kerwa. Ja, ich stehe so in Erlangen. Ich stehe so in Nürnberg. Ich stehe so in Schwabach. Verstehst du? Ja, ist mir scheißegal, wo es ist. Ich stehe da einfach so. Ja, so, den hier mache ich. Hey, pass mal auf hier. To me, it's all the same, yeah? It doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean anything anymore. It never meant anything anyway. Yeah? Yeah. That's the beauty of it. It doesn't mean anything anymore. Yeah. Words really don't mean anything anymore anyway. Never did until you gave it meaning, yeah? Until you confirmed it by giving it your fucking attention, yeah? Should never do that. Yeah. Because when I call you dumb, spick, or nigger, you need to relax it. There's nothing about it, yeah? That's totally fine in art, yeah? We can do that all day long, yeah? We can do this all day long, and again, I've said those words more than anyone on this planet, also in solitude, of course, in the woods, to see if I could finally find the supposed ideology behind it, if I could somehow reap some type of thing that I may, yeah, pull over me, yeah? I couldn't find anything, yeah? Though having said it at least 2 million times that day. Who knows, man? Who knows the quantity? The point is, I find nothing herein, yeah? I found nothing. I found nothing. I found nothing, do you understand? I found no thing, yeah? And that's it. That's it. The only thing I've always ever come back to is you better be fucking hydrated and you better have eaten what you're supposed to have been eating, yeah? Because if you execute that for a prolonged duration, do you understand? Things take care of themselves, you know what I'm saying? Recuperate, regenerate, yeah? Advance forward, yeah? You know what I'm saying? So man, it's hot as hell today. Anyway, I greet my nephews. Hello. Servus. Ja. Servus. Grüß Gott. Mahlzeit. Servus. Fetti. 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 Ja. Fetti. It's like Fetti. Fetti. Hey baby. Fetti. Fetti. You know? I'm on the phone with the ting and I'm like, Fetti. You know, if you know, you know. If you don't know, then your best bet would be to find out. So you're in the know, you know? So yeah, I called all the things and I'm like, 50. Grüß Well, my dear friends, I think our time has come. I wish you all the best of everything and heartily Godspeed. Take care of yourselves. Servus.